Hey Rachel, I thought rather than send you a standard video on how Expression Engine works, I thought I would just make a new one for yourself and sort of tailor it to the way that K9 card works. So yeah, here we go. It's been a long time since I've done a screencast, so bear with me. I'm sure there'll be plenty of hiccups along the way. So I'm not sure whether you have been into the admin side of the website yet. So basically, to get started, let's head there, shall we? So where you want to go is k9card.co.uk, and you want to add a /system on the end, and that will take you to the login page. Now I'm pretty sure, I think I double checked this morning, that your login details are K9 Rachel, and I'm pretty sure your password is admin123. Okay, so now we're in. Get rid of that, and basically this is what you'll see. Now I've customized the menu at the top for you, just to make it a little bit easier, and it is all very, very intuitive, but I'll take you through the bits and bobs, just so that you're sure, and that, in future you'll just be a bit more comfortable with publishing new content and editing the stuff that's already on the site. So we'll start at structure. Now structure it's essentially it's a sitemap, really. It's a tree of pages that are on the site, and it's as easy as you see it. You can just click into a page for how it works, for example, and you get presented with, this is what's called the publish page. So the publish page contains a series of fields that get filled in, and then that reflects what you see on the front end of the site. So if we if we just look down here, there's a lot of fields, and a good rule of thumb is basically just to have the actual front end of the website visible. So if we just click on the How It Works page, then it just gives a bit more of a an idea of how the content is sort of brought across onto the front end. So that is structure. If we move along now to content, and this is where you publish new things and you edit current things. So I think the only two really, not even two, maybe just the one that I think that would be of importance to you is the venues. So if we go to edit venues, then basically these are all the ones that I've added over time. And again, you're welcome to to go into any one of these and just have a look around, and by all means, change things in there, and get used to it, get used to how it works, So here's where you assign what category it's related to in terms of offer categories that we set up. You've got your logo, you've got your voucher details here. At the moment you get the 8% discount. If in the future Forest Holidays offered another sort of discount, then it's just a case of pressing the little plus here, and then what was one voucher now becomes two, and but they haven't done that yet, so we can delete that. Description, web address, voucher URL, voucher code, it's all very, very straightforward. And once you are done editing or publishing a new voucher, then it's just as easy as just submitting at the bottom, which you would do for everything, structure pages as well. So same deal, if you wanted to publish a new one, it's just a case of going to publish and a venue, and edit venue will give you the list of already published venues. To sort of skip over a couple of things, basically the file manager deals with your images, but I don't think you'll really need to go in there directly. Form entries as well is where you handle the submissions from contact forms on the site. Excuse me. So there's a few in there at the moment, and these you can explore these in your own time. But what I really wanted to draw your attention to was the venue locator, which is basically the map that I was talking about with the postcode search function. Now, as well as publishing a venue, let's say for example we wanted to publish a new venue, so that we would go to content, publish, and then venue. So let's just go through the process. So we would put in all our information that we wanted, we would submit that, and then that would be the new venue. So once it's been published as a venue, details of that same venue would then need to be added again in the venue locator, and the only reason it does this is so that it is able to display on the map search. So if we click through to venue locator, as you can see I've already put in the ones that you've sent me, and these venues consist of the independent getaways, or the canine getaways as they used to be called, and also the dog-friendly pubs. So these have all gone in, and essentially you're geocoding the venue itself. So if we just look in the vicarage, just as an example, excuse me. So you get, it's a similar sort of layout to the publish page, in that you've got, just a few fields here. None of these are compulsory to fill in. There aren't any required fields in here, but I would certainly advise that you fill in the name, possibly the address, city, postcode, maybe. Postcode, yeah, probably postcode. The country, but the most important ones that have to be filled in are these here. Now, a good site that I use is getlatlong, which is, if we take that postcode just an example, and I'll show you. If we just Google that, then we come here to latlong.net, which is usually the one I use, but you can probably find lots of other different ones. So say if we were uploading a new venue that we wanted to show on the map, then we would take its postcode, as I've just taken there. I would paste it in there, and I would find it. And as you can see there, the vicarage is the one that we were looking at, and it's gives us those coordinates there. So you grab the latitude, which we've put in there, and you grab the longitude, and you pop it in there, and then that will geocode it on the map. Another important point, a very important point, is to use the correct shortcode. Now we know that the Vicarage Freehouse is a dog-friendly pub. So what I've done is I've set up two shortcodes for you, and one of them is DFP, all uppercase. It's important that they're all in uppercase, and essentially I've tried to make it as straightforward as possible for you. So I've just put a DFP for dog friendly pub, and that's something that you need to do in custom field 1. So once that's done, you save the venue, essentially the same as publishing it. And by the way, if you add a new venue, and it says here that it enabled. Sometimes it can say no on the right hand column there, but it's just as easy as just select it and we can enable the selected. But in this case it's yes, so we don't need to do that. The other one, so that was a DFP shortcode because it's a dog friendly pub, and that goes the same as well, I think, for the Rising Sun and maybe the Talbot as well. But for the Gwydir Hotel, that needs another shortcode. That doesn't need DFP because we know that it isn't a pub. We know that it's a canine getaway. So everything else remains the same. It's exactly the same as what we were doing with the vicarage. But in this case, once you've finished doing the latitude and longitude, the custom field that needs to go in there is K9G, which is, clearly for canine getaway. And it's I stress its importance because it reflects how these locations are displayed on the map. That's all. So just ensure that the important fields are filled in when you add a venue. So obviously the name, the postcode, excuse me, the country, latitude, longitude, and the custom field 1 with the short code, whether it's a DFP for dog friendly pub or K9G for canine getaway. And again, the same goes, we just save the venue. And then that ensures that not only is the venue then published in terms of providing offer or voucher information, it's also now geocoded on the map. So I think that's it for now. Obviously I'm most of the time I'm at the office, so you're able to email me or call me if there's anything that you haven't got your head around. So by all means, I'll send you this video, and hopefully you'll be able to sort of just jump into the back end and have a bit of a look around, and maybe have a go at adding some future venues, because it's all there for you essentially, and it's as easy as I've just shown you. So it's if you wanted to add another pub, another dog friendly pub, say, we just content publish venue. Once we've published it, we then go into the venue locator and we add in the correct details with the correct shortcode and the latitude and longitude and postcode, and and that should be it. So I'll stop rambling because I've probably been doing it for quite a while now, so I'll just let you get on with it. And like I say, if there's any questions, then give me a shout. Okay.